The first of the two is Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly Golightly and Perfume Vegas. I am going to be talking about some more ZARA fragrances today. This time ZARA men's fragrances. I don't have any makeup on, so I'm definitely going to put a filter over this video. I apologize. I had a long day and I was tired. I didn't want to have my makeup on, but I did want to film. So I have three fragrances from the ZARA men's collection, from their, what is this called? I'm not sure what the collection is called, but I have the dual set of Teahupoo and Mundaka. And then I also have from their Naturals collection, Bergamot and Lavender. I'm not even going to pretend. I bought these on sale because I wasn't going to go hard on ZARA men's fragrances without ever having smelled any in real life. I do actually like the composition of these men's fragrances more than the women's fragrances, with the exception of Deep Garden. So I will probably go ahead and go back and pick up some of the like tobacco scented ones, and also I think some more of this Naturals collection line. I really liked that one. But before I start like giving away my opinions, I'll go ahead and get these out and try them and tell you what I think. So this dual pack comes like this. I was surprised. I thought it would be two separate boxes inside of the bigger box. But no. Nevertheless, we're just going to move past it. There's writings in there. It's nothing important. I'm going to look up and see what the collection for these fragrances is called, and I'll write it down here. Just because I'm curious. So I'll share my curiosity with you. The first of the two is Teahupoo, and this one is lighter. It is a little bit fresher. It's described as being citrus, water, like accord, and cedarwood, I believe. No. Citrus, water, accord, maybe cedarwood. I can't remember. So I'll put the notes on the screen for these ones because they're really easy. This is just a really fresh, polite, masculine fragrance. It's not outstanding. It's not like too forward. Very similar in composition to Acqua di Gio. I do believe that there was some people who mentioned that in reviews, that it was something like a Acqua di Gio or like light blue for men. Is there a light blue for men? A light blue pour homme? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. This one's a little fresher. I think a little bit more aquatic than Acqua di Gio, but they're definitely the same fragrance family. If you like that fragrance family to begin with, you will like Teahupoo. It's really easy to wear. It's not complicated. Mundaka is the darker one, and this is also, I believe this was Bergamot, Water Accords, and Vetiver. Once again, not 100% sure, so I'll put the notes on here on the screen. I prefer, personally, the Mundaka fragrance to the Teahupoo, and the gentlemen that I have polled agree. It's not that there's a huge difference between the two of them, or that somehow the Mundaka scent is something more special than the other one. But this is definitely a a range that's like lighter and a little bit deeper. And in this particular eau de toilette format, the deeper one works a little bit better. It lasts a little bit longer. It carries itself a little bit with more presence. It's very pleasant. Both of them are very, very pleasant scents, especially if you do prefer an aquatic. And I like that they are sold as a duo because it would be very easy to layer Mundaka on top of Teahupoo, and especially for a man to just go from day to night that way. But these are easily worn by women as well. They're very just light aquatic scents. Yeah, you could super, super easily just move from day to night with these scents. Both of them are beautiful freshies. They're not anything extremely special or new, but the kind of really nice fragrances to have in your collection for just general use. And these particular scents would also do well for younger people, younger guys, younger girls who prefer a fresh scent, because they are eau de toilettes and they are not very heavy compositions. They're going to be just lightweight, easy to wear. They're not pretentious or anything crazy. And even for young adults and young people, they're going to be super easy to wear. So that was ZARA Teahupoo and Mundaka in the duo pack 280 ml eau de toilette fragrances. The other one I have here is the Bergamot and Lavender scent from the Naturals. And this says these fragrances have been made with their ingredients from natural origin. Now, I peeled off the price, but this particular fragrance would have cost $29.90 US at full price. The duo set would have cost $25.90 at full price. I believe I paid $12.99 for the duo and $19.99 for the natural scent. I really like this presentation. I like that it comes in this nice like cardboard cylinder. You have a batch code here on the outside. I always find that extremely useful for reference purposes. And then the bottle itself sits quite nicely. Did I adjust that the right way? No. The bottle itself sits quite nicely in the little base here. You could display it like that, or you could go ahead and take that out. And it's a really nice glass bottle. It is a nice presentation. I think that they did do well, especially at the price point. This is also an eau de parfum. Now we are no longer getting a toilette. This is a full eau de parfum in the Bergamot and Lavender fragrance. So there's no introduction to the scent on the box at all. So I will again write the notes for you down here on the screen. This is really lavender. Right off the bat, you get a very fresh, aromatic, herbal lavender, which is what I love. I love a very aromatic, herbaceous lavender scent. And this one fits, like, it ticks those boxes 100%. The bergamot is actually not too forward in this fragrance, which is surprising because it is usually a very forward top note citrus scent. But what it does is it kind of just rounds the edges of the lavender out and softens it and makes it slightly more fresh than it would be if it were a straight like fougere fragrance. I believe this is a 2-note fragrance. To be honest, I don't get anything much other than bergamot and lavender in this scent. And I have to say that even though it is an eau de parfum, the lasting power is quite poor. Sillage as well. It doesn't go very far and it doesn't last for very long. With that being said, I find that the fragrance itself, I'm going to actually spray it on me. Maybe. I find that the fragrance itself is so refreshing, also very soothing, comforting. This is a really nice fragrance for just general use type of wear. Not for, actually, even if you are a woman, I do think you could maybe wear this to the office or to a social gathering. Not a super formal occasion, but definitely something that had other people around. The lavender is so pleasant that it's so relaxing. I think that it would really put off some very pleasant vibes. And it doesn't last for very long, so you're not going to be worried about like really having your sillage just smelling up a room or something like that. All in all, the bergamot and lavender fragrance is extremely pleasant. Great for like wearing at home, for a comforting scent, for out of the shower, out of the gym. But even though it is an eau de parfum, it doesn't really give you much more than a aromatic lavender scent for anything other than 32 an hour. So if you do want something that's more of a freshie, you could go with Mundaka because this one's going to last a little bit longer. Or if you prefer a lighter scent, Teahupoo. All in all of these fragrances are quite light, quite enjoyable for spring and summer, especially if you can still get this duo pack. Let me grab it, because if you can still get this duo pack on sale right now for $12.99, especially if you are in the US, I think that's a great deal and you should definitely snag it up. I love aromatic fragrances. I love aquatic fragrances. I think this is pretty much already known. So for me, actually, all of these scents are more to my style than the women's fragrances that I picked up from ZARA previously. It looks like the only one that I have is, the only one still out and about is Deep Garden. This is also an eau de parfum, but for some reason it must be the note composition of the lavender and bergamot, just because these are two very light top notes. They don't go very far at all. It smells amazing, especially if you like an aromatic lavender. Very, very good. I really enjoy this. So anyway, that is my pick. That is my little mini review on these ZARA men's fragrances. Do remember that I specifically went out and picked ones that were on sale so that I wasn't spending my money on something that I maybe wouldn't like. But I actually really enjoyed these, so I will probably go back and pick up some more. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will hopefully be doing a tag video for you, and you'll see that next, either before this or after this, depending on how the uploads go. But I hope that you enjoyed my foray into ZARA men's, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.